we've been working together for a couple years now,
Yes.
and I was introduced to you through James
Oh,
Gang, Joan,
yep.
Jim. Um, you do cybersecurity for them, and we met for a quick bite, and I quickly realized that you were a cybersecurity guru who knew infinitely more about the space than I ever would. And once again, that's coming from like a someone who's in tech. We do websites and stuff.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
um,
It's a different field though.
it is, and you like that's why we partner with you, and you're our cybersecurity guru because you the space more than anybody that I know. So
Thank you.
yeah. Well, so how long have you been doing cybersecurity for, Dave?
I think I really started switching to it around 2015 when I had a client who didn't believe in cloud storage, so he had it on the servers for his production website sitting here in Northfield,
Okay.
and there was no protection at all. And what he thought he had protecting him wasn't at all protecting him. So they were continually having to reformat their computers because things were getting in them, they were crashing, they were doing bad things, servers were going down. And so I started thinking, I know some basic stuff around this. I start thinking like a hacker, start researching things. Talk to my nephew Mike, who is in uh, cybersecurity for Snapchat,
Okay.
and kind of got some advice from him. And I've been in the computer industry way longer than I want to admit. So with that grounding, I was able to come up to speed pretty quickly and turned everything into a well-run network with a public side, a private side. Data could flow between, but only from certain IP addresses. Everything had security on it. All the end users' machines were all governed very tightly, and all the malicious activity came to a grinding halt.
Nice.
And we took a few more steps to tighten things down. And it, as long as we maintained all the practices and policies, we were fine. And that's when I started realizing this would be valuable to people who didn't have their own public facing servers, because the best way to get infected these days is not by visiting the website, but, well, it is, but by getting an introduction to that website by an email.
Okay.
You know, you get an email from someone you don't know, or someone you think you know, or it's forged and it's coming from someone you think you know. And it says something like, hey, I want to send this to you, click on this link to get it. And it prompts you for your credentials. And now you just give, when you enter it, it's a phishing site. So you lose your credentials to the hacker and they get into your account, and now they have control of your account. The same time, the phishing site is able to put ransomware on your machine. So it's a typical two-strike operation where they can ransom your network and then send poisoned emails out to people on your contact list,
Okay.
which as a corporation would be your your employees, your vendors, and your customers.
Okay. Can
And
they could send it out like almost like a newsletter blast or an email blast that someone would do monthly?
yes,
Great.
yes, the same thing. Hey, it's Dave. I've got this thing for you. To get it, click on this link,
Yeah.
and it goes deeper and deeper. And it really did come from Dave this time because Dave's account was compromised.
Gotcha.
So um, this sort of thing can put small businesses extinguish their life pretty quickly. You have a chance of ruining your reputation with your clients and ruining your reputation with your vendors. And all your machines can be encrypted. And you're sitting there and they may be asking for $100,000 in ransom that you may not have the cash to do.
Yeah.
So, so the idea is, how do you keep that from happening? And anything we sell is not a pittance compared to that, but close to it. Close.
Okay.
It stops the damage with, in the high 99%. Percentile. It stops the attacks. It stops those things from happening. So those things don't happen.
So when you say like ransomware attack is throw out the number of like 100,000, right?
Okay.
You're talking about this is a very, very small amount compared to 100,000. What's just kind of like a range that you're going to have that a user, like a per user is going to have to pay to have some type of protection that you would recommend? What does that look like?
Right now, it's we have a managed security plan that covers all the security with a SOC center for managing all the events that are flowing in and notifying you if something goes wrong. Uh, us as a virtual CIO, so that we can help you as you are growing your business or planning your business. You have somebody you can talk to about security. Includes audit reports that we do on a regular basis to find your weak spots, strengthen them, find the next set of weak spots, fix them, and the
Okay.
full security package from endpoint protection through end user training and backup for $65 a month per employee.
$65 a month is what you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's for your average company. If you're a smaller company of 1 or 2 people, we have a micro security plan we have because you don't need as heavy of a plan because you're not managing a lot of users.
Yeah.
We have this tailored micro plan for 1 and 2 people companies. We also have a charitable rate if you're a charitable organization because we believe in helping others, we're helping others.
Yep.
And we also have an IT package we can put on top of that. We manage IT as well.
So I know at some point we need to get back into our cyber insurance coverage checklist.
Mhm.
But off of that,